everybody. This is the Friday Feast 11 box PYT mixer with high-low bonus and number match. Bounty number 38. Gotta hit refresh here. We did some damage from when this thing was last refreshed. One box impeccable, one box 3 and 2, two boxes of select, one box prospect edition, one box stadium club compact, one leaf exotic, some Bowman's best from 21, a box of Topps Rip 21, and two of our double shots. Little high-low bonus for Leaf Metal Draft, red, white, and blue, and number match bounty for some silver packs. This is everybody in the break. Matt with Last Spot Mojo filling the break and unleashing some break credit for everybody, which we will do at the end of this break. So, without further ado, the man, the myth, the legend himself.
Let's go.
At least in his own mind.
Which stack that I built, the right stack was meant to go first. I started off with a kaboom. Speaking of myths and legends, kabooms in Prospect Edition.
We're gonna prove that wrong right now. We're gonna do it, P. John.
Come on. We need to start insanely hot. Alright. Good luck, everybody. Freed Montgomery Red Sox on the blue. 29 of 99. We'll mark that as the low. And here is 68 of 99 for the A's. Lasco. Cole Foster. Giants and Murphy. On the red, 135. That will be the high. Louder and Gonzalez. Alright, we got Braden. 28. Tyson Lewis for the Reds. 118. Not gonna do it there. And there's Dial for the Twins. Ink, base auto there. Tommy White Cortez. Silver of Keys, Blue Jays. There's the high for. This is why you pick them up. The Marlins, 261. Follow that up with Chase Allsup. No team designated on Mr. All's up. Giving us the Auburn logos. We'll confirm if he is still at Auburn.
I thought the Stanford guy was the only. That's
the first one I've seen of him. Cortez Chrome. Cade Horton 146. And Grant Taylor on the ink. Griffin and Miller.
Jeez. Also is an Oriole.
Oriole, alright. Also the Oriole. Lasco, that is chrome for the A's. There's Skeens. Cunningham, 81 on the print. On the Cunningham. There's Charlie Soto for the Twins. Base auto for the Twins for Charlie Soto of Barrel. Alright, I guess there's still a myth. There's
Jeez.
Farmello red for the Mariners. 161. Farmello. Rushing, Brock Porter. Who's inking us at the end? That's a good one. Bryce Rayner. I think his stuff is hot at the moment as well. For the Tigers. Tigers and Grant. How about 2 on the print? New low alert. All right. Let's get exotic.
It's late on a Friday night for you, John. Perfect time to get exotic.
Perfect. I want to see some tigers, some cheetahs, some zebras. Why open select when you can just rip leaf exotic for it? Go to the zoo immediately. Alright. 3. Looks like I'm seeing a redemption. Kicking it off. Dylan Beavers. That is on the snake print. How about number match for the Orioles? 9 of 9.
Oh, Brian picked up the Orioles.
Alright. I would slow roll this, but I've never seen this name before. Lenny Dykstra.
Lenny Dykstra.
Dykstra. You know this?
Yeah, he's gonna be a Philly.
How about Mythical Auto?
Lenny Dykstra. He played. Actually, he might be a man. It's wherever he's gonna. There's no checklist to assign the teams, guys. But it's wherever he played the most. I believe.
How about
Yeah, he played 7 years for the Phillies, 5 years for the Mets. So
Phillies?
he is a Philly.
And how about second number match? Drew Gilbert. I don't remember if he is a Stro or a Met. This looks like a Stro uni. He was a combination of, I believe, both. That's number match number 2. New low 2 on the print.
This is Houston.
Yeah. I think that's where he started when those cards were made.
Yeah.
I went to Houston with a number match.
So we had Baltimore and Houston both with number matches. So Ben and Brian.
All right, select. Drew Jones tricolor. There's Merrill Rook and Iriarte. That's a super glued. Here we go. There he is, James Wood tricolor. Nationals, there's Maddox, Philly, and Termar. Coming up, Josh Knopf on the silver. Here's ink. And it is a nice one for the Phillies. How about Andrew Painter? Go. Here you go, Brian. Very nice. There's the Knopf on the silver. Bud. Glavine tricolor. DeVries and Treadwell. There's Chase Davis silver for the Cardinals. Jacob Wilson. Jacob Wilson, another guy that's on fire. Alright, here's our patch, I believe. How about White Clemente for the Pirates? 88/99. And Brady House on the swatch. Back to the Nationals. And here's DeVries, diamond level. Mickey, Roderick Arias on the red. 30/149 for the Yankees. Yanquill and Big Poppy. There's Silver Yeti, Marlins, Wilkin, and Pee-wee.
He's popping up all over the place now.
A lot of Pee-wee. It's like they saw us put him in the double shot, and now they're popping him up.
Always such trendsetters.
Triantos. It's Cubbies. And here's Auto 2. I don't know how we can top. That is Kendall George. Dodgers on the silver ink. Good Dodgers. And the Triantos 68/199 for the Cubbies. There's Mark on the copper. 20/149. Mark McGuire. Filler and Churio on the base. Garvey, Noblemeyer tricolor for the Marlins. Red Turbo of Eden Miller, the Phillies. 58/99. Phillies are hitting at the moment. Alright, final pack of this select box. DeVries, Colt Keith on the silver for the Tigers. Reggie, Filler, Jackson Jobe. Wrapping us up. And between Select and Phoenix, Filler collection's getting crazy. Alright, 21 Bowman's Best. Then the double shot.
Not sure. No, I mainly put it in there because it's got some great vets.
Which one?
Bowman's Best.
Oh, probably that Bobby Witt.
Um,
Spec autos.
Yeah, but I'm thinking should have like Tommy and all those guys. Yeah, the vets.
Tony's on one of those. There's empty.
The insert
Mini?
ones.
Yep. The ones that look like a burnt piece of paper.
Yeah.
Those cards are sweet. I think we'll see one of those. Raiders passed on Sanders. Jeez. Undrafted?
Argonauts, here he comes.
All right.
He called it.
21 Best. Let's see if we know all the guys. Christian Hernandez. Yelich. Atomic. Austin Martin. Twinkies. And Jose Altuve refractor. Pair of refractors there. Vader's going to be sticking with Gino. Frelick. Akil Baddoo on the rook.
Jackson Merrill has rookies.
Nate Pearson.
Tatis signs. Jackson Merrill didn't sign quite yet.
Andrew Painter refractor. Fighting Phillies are fighting hard at the moment. Collecting all these hits.
Tommy signs on the Heat Wave die cut autographs. Mike Trout.
Jared
And
Kelenic, rookie to 250. 101. And we've got CC. Carlos Colmenares on the ink.
He was huge. What happened to him?
Oh no.
One of the guys in the shop was trying to get his super refractor back in the day.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Pete Alonso refractor.
I think it sold, ended up selling for like $8 grand.
Sheesh.
We were trying to do a like an equity deal. We were going to have equity ownership in the superfractor.
There's Mountcastle rook, Trout, Chisholm rookie. There he is again. Future Vibrance. And Tatis refractor.
Trout actually signed a lot in this.
Okay. Did he sign as much as these prospects?
Let's check out the Nat. I think Soto might sign for the Nationals. Ooh.
Henry Davis refractor.
Yeah, Soto signs for the Nationals.
Ooh. How about burnt? Talking of hot. This guy's experiencing a secondary heat wave. Torkelson for the Tigers.
It's Grant and the Tigers.
Die cut action.
Very cool color.
They don't make them like that anymore. Alright, Auto 2. Chisholm Rook. And it is Brian Ramos. White Sox. And here it is. Who's taking him home? Oh, Ben. Get the grill ready. He's coming back. Refractor.
But, you know, this is actually his first rookie. You forget how
This is
how
probably
things change.
Probably a huge card.
Actually, it was. They were selling for like hundreds of bucks, like a couple $100. So it's considered his first rookie.
All right, there's Petty, Blaze Jordan,
A little bit of a controversy.
Kelenic, Future Vibrance, and Christian Hernandez refractor.
The Arlington Renegades.
You could just go back to college. Play a couple more years. All right, Rizzo, Green Max Scherzer, 46 on the print. Dodgers.
Brian and the Dodgers.
Maseo Urbina on the ink. Twinkies. On card. And Benny Baseball refractor. How's he not been called up yet?
Interesting.
He just didn't pan out. There's Painter. There's Benny. Bryce Harper.
Going to be the savior of the rock pile.
Edward Perez. And Harper refractor.
I don't know if anybody can save the rock pile.
Are they still bad?
They're terrible.
All right. Oh, die cut 2. Alec Baum rookies. Joey Gallo refractor. Angels. Joe Ad. L. There he is. Didn't he hit? He had like a big hit. Had a big hit the other day. I feel like. We were talking, making fun of him, and he's out there playing at the highest level he can. Mariners. Oh, Lord.
That's technically his rookie auto, too.
That's going to Ben. That is refractor still, or refractor on card.
Ben, take a screenshot of that and send it to you-know-who right now.
There's Alec Palm refractor. Sheesh. That is beautiful.
Put that in his pipe and smoke it.
Pete Alonso and Tatis.
On card.
That is beautiful. There it is. Wander 2. Brady House. Abreu. And, oh Lord. That's a masterpiece, Wander. Man, could you imagine opening this box back in the day?
Massive box.
You'd be
Julio and 3 Wanders.
Be crushing it. All right, double shot.
You got the high. Noble Meyer.
261 and 2 on the low.
The Marlins on the high, and who's that? The Tigers on the low.
There we go. All right, double shot 1. That is Babe Ruth mini on the 10. I think this means someone ripped a rip card if it's a mini exclusive. Very cool. Yankees.
And that is Brian with the Yankees.
All right. And I see the sticker. Jeez. How's your Johnny? Man, this is a cool, that's a sweet looking pose too.
Johnny Bench. And the Reds going to Ben.
That one is numbered to 50. Man. Incredible double shot there. All right. Rip.
Ooh. Oh, we're up to 9 viewers. We might have some players.
If you want to rip, gotta get in the chat when your card is hit.
All right. We can rip it. We can open them all, show them, and then rip Stadium Club and whoever wants to rip after Stadium Club.
All right. If I'm the Marlins, I'm ripping Sixto Sanchez immediately.
Ben and the Marlins.
61 to 99.
Let us know if you want to rip it.
Willie Stargell, Pirates.
That is Brian and the Pirates.
77 to 99.
Reggie
with the handlebar on the black to 50. 21 of 50.
That is Brian with the Yankees.
And this one's kind of low numbered. Justin Verlander. 3 of 10.
Ooh.
The low is at 2. Somehow that does not win, but that is Stroh's Verlander.
Houston and Ben. So guys, if you want to rip them, let us know.
All right.
We'll jump in the Stadium Club real quick.
He says he's due. Empty Stadium Club. There we go. Packs are here. Stadium Club up next. Tyler Black rookie. Connor Phillips, McLean on the chrome. Westberg Rook, Mustache Man, Guardians edition. J-Dom on the insert. Reggie on the red for the A's. Babe Ruth. Cool looking Babe card. Seager, that's Rangers on the die cut. Christy Mathewson. Yankees. Rizzo. Alright. Springer getting the bath. There's Shohei. Cowser Rook. Martin Rook. Trout. Insert. There's Correa on the red. Second, I have noticed this with Stadium Club. Get the same, kind of like a duplicate run. Big Hurt. Refractor, Pablo Lopez. Chrome refractor. Adley on the red. About third Mustache Man of the box. Alright, got some sticking. Strawberry. Nico. Matt Olson. And here's green, Yu Darvish. Let's see if this is numbered. It is 133. Padres. Padres have been kind of quiet tonight. Alright, I think we're unstuck. There's Pete Crow. And it is Cade Marlowe on card Mariners. Mariners are heating up at the moment. How about more Mariners? Cal Raleigh on the green negative, if you will. Not numbered there. Volpe Chrome. Here is Griffey for the Mariners.
Mariners are on a slight feast.
Brian Reynolds red and Jose Chrome. All right, we're moving in. We're upgrading the artillery. We're about to move into the big boys. Empty select.
Again, Yankees, Yankees, Astros, Pirates, and Marlins. If you want to rip your rip cards, I think it's Ben and Brian basically. Let us know.
Jim Palmer tricolor. Maya and Jack Leiter on the base. Namala. Deion Sanders for the Reds. 2 off number match, 97. How about Coach Prime?
Kind of like that card.
Piazza and yeah, that's a cool one.
Ben and the Reds. I wonder if he signs.
That would be cool.
Because he signs in the draft football stuff.
Judge on the tricolor. Ozzie Filler, Chase Petty. Add to the filler stack. Roberto Clemente into Brando Maya, Yankees. Silver auto.
Brian and the Yankees.
There we go. Brock Wilken. There's Jacob Wilson on the white. /99. Buster and Braden Taylor. Bryce Eldridge for the Gigantes. Evan Carter, Christian Scott. We got more filler action here. Silvermeyer, Bobby, turbocharged, Philly, David Wright.
Come on, select.
All right, we got all the man box packs out. Now we need the nukes. Joe Reyes. 41 on the print. Philly, Giovanni. Man, no auto yet. Tommy Troy tricolor. Nick Lofton, Spencer Arrighetti. All right, final 3 packs. Should be all hits. Drew Gilbert Silver. Louder Rivera. All right, final 2 packs. Should be hits. Oh, this is not what you like to see right here. Glavin Silver. Rays. All right.
You sorted all there?
I don't think we got either auto or a patch. Or no, we got one auto. Never mind. We're good. Here it comes. Ozzie Smith. And it's red. Ozzie Smith 117. I think we just got shorted a man.
John McNamara. Bruce Bochy.
Bruce Bochy, Texas.
Herms. No Nolan Ryan, but you got a Bruce Bochy.
38 of 99. Who needs Nolan when you got Bruce?
All right, 3 and 2 and impeccable. Time to rally the troops here.
Come on. 2 on the low, 261. Alright. These fillers to use. The 3-banger. What this is, they named this product incorrectly. It's 3 and 3. There we go. A Final spot mojo. Matt Kahn with the Dylan Cruz patch.
All right.
Starting off well. All right, Luis Aparicio.
Nailed it, P. John.
26 on the print. 21 on the print is Brock Wilken. And green, 3 of 8 for the Yoshida
There you go, King.
Red Sox. Sprinkled something King's way. I'm going Sal Frelick or Kevin McGonigal. Who is it? Or Tyler Black, Brewers. 74 of 99.
Got Michael and the Brewers.
On card action for Tyler. Mr. Frequent lately, Adale Amador for the pile. 13.
He might be the savior of the pile.
Stock up on him now.
I don't think him, Benny, the 5 sons of Larry Walker.
Who's the other guy? Don't they have another guy?
Zach Dean.
Yeah.
I think that's 20 draft guy, right?
Mm-hmm. That one guy hit a huge, one of the trade nights, hit that like speckle.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
No gold bar.
Go bar, they filled us with even more fillers. All right.
The low is 2. This Detroit, 2 out of what?
2 out of 49 is the low. We're kicking it off for the Reds. Rhett Lauder, 30 of 99. Stainless steel.
There you go, Ben.
That's a back card, base card too.
Yeah. Might be one more. I'm not sure.
All right. Yadi Molina, 7 of 25. That's going to Cardinals and Brian. Tom Seaver, 58 out of 99. Mets. Colt Keith. How about number match?
Woo!
Quad 9s on it. 99 of 99.
She gets something extra for that.
You really should. And I didn't see the
Detroit.
player, but I saw a patch and it looked tasty.
Grant and the Tigers.
Here we go. Look at that thing. 9 of 10. Who's this looking like? Braves? Red Sox?
Nationals.
How about a monster?
King.
There you go, King. How about number 1 prospect on the sheet? Man, that's a beauty.
Let's give it to him.
Gold. Beautiful hit, King. All right, Mets. Colin Houck. That is on card extravagance to 25. LFG is right. That's a beauty. Another fat patch, another number match. Charlie Soto. Twinkies. How about 10-10? Minnesota and Ben.
That'll be the greatest break of all time, but we've got 4 number matches.
We got a lot of number matches.
Gotta hit something out of these silver packs.
Some stickiness occurring as well. Here we go. Final 2. He's pitching. Jared Schuster. Triple white napkin windows for the Schuster man. And final card. Green to 99. That is Miles Naylor for the A's. Another nice patch. Oakland and Ben. 84 out of 99. All right, well, somehow the very first box I opened, Prospect Edition, set the low and high for the rest of the break. Congrats, Tigers. And congrats, the Marlins. Taking down the low and high. Tigers and Grant, Marlins, and Ben. Taking down Leaf Metal 21. All right, final double shot here. What are we up to?
Colt Keith and the Twins.
Yep.
Ben.
Right. Good luck, everyone. Final 2 of the night. National Treasures. How about Tony Perez on card to 49? Reds absolutely smacking. That's a beautiful card. 2021 NT. Good man. Final one out. It is Red Sox. Pedro Martinez. Gold. 20 of 50 on the Pedro.
Heck of a comeback, King.
23 pristine. Sheesh. Alright. A lot of number matches. A lot of... Let's run through real quick. Tigers, 2 on the print, won it. And then there's Marlins on the low and high. Petey.
Nice finish for the Red Sox.
A strong, very strong finish. Urbina Inc. Scherzer Green. Torkelson Heat Wave. He is on a heat wave. McGuire. Kendall George for the Dodgers. Brady. Painter for the Phillies. Phillies started out insanely hot. Baltimore, there's a 9-9 on the number match.
4 number matches.
6 of 6 on the Gilbert for Houston. There's Braden. Philly, Lenny Dykstra. Dykstra.
You can say it. It's okay.
And Chase all's up.
Always good to hit PC hits. Love hitting some cards going into the PC.
Charlie Soto, number match, Twinkies. Naylor with a nice patch. Colt Keith, 99 of 99. Bonus points for Grant.
Tigers getting the low and the number match.
Louder was Reds on this. There's Yoshida to 8. Bruce. Yo, Herms. Didn't get skunked. Bruce helped you maintain. Jacob Maya Inc. Coach Prime for the Reds. Cade Marlowe Inc.
Murphy, what's going on?
How about this? Julio on-card refractor auto. Followed up with Joe Adele. Bomb. Or Boom. Dylan Cruz patch. Reds absolutely smacked. How about Johnny Bench 9? Babe Ruth on the mini 10 for the Yankees. Here's our rip cards. Verlander blue 210. Reggie. Willie and Six Toes.
Guys, if you need any advice on how to rip them, just send the message to Ben.
Pedro.
He's got it figured out. He figured out how to shine the light up behind it and see what's in it.
Really? Tony Perez, more for the Reds. They said give me more. Colin Houck. Beautiful. Roman to 10. Sweet patch. Tyler Black. And last but definitely not least, Adele Amador for the pile. Whew. That's
The
good stuff.
high and low going to the Detroit on the low. And the Marlins on the high.
Alright. They've been tagged.
Is that everything? Nothing to randomize?
Nothing to randomize because all up was an Oriole.
I think we're good. So, thank you, everybody. We will see you on the next one.